Rest is regardless of the situation, there's something in me that lives at peace where the only thing I have an obsession for is his presence. We may preach and perish, but we cannot pray and perish. We have a cancer today in the West called prayerlessness. And I believe what it's rooted in is it's rooted in a lack of fascination. My dad makes this statement: if you consider the heavens, the glory, the power, the wonder, if you consider it all, it's a speck in comparison to what lives in you. Because the one that spawned it looked at you and said, I want you to be my everlasting habitation. And we're fighting complacency. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty, who was and is to come. In other words, he doesn't change and we're still fascinated. You start looking at God rightly and you think about the majesty, the wonder, the glory. You got to understand what these disciples were fascinated by. His normal life is walking on water and talking to wind. Raises the dead, casts out devils. They have never seen anything like that, and it says crazy things like you can do it too. So think about all the disciples experienced, all they saw, all they would have been attracted to and fascinated by, watching the very Lamb of God who has a chromosome in his actual body called God. And what they ask is not teach us to preach. That thing you do where you raise the dead, can you tell us how to do that? They're most fascinated by this man's encounter with his Father. One of his disciples said to him, Lord, teach us to pray. What were they seeing? That out of everything they saw, this would be what they asked. Whatever measure of hunger that we've known, there is more. The psalmist says in Psalms 8, when I consider the heavens, the works of your fingers, the moon and the stars, what is it about man that you're so mindful of him? The Son of Man, that you would visit him. Why are you obsessed with us, God? I mean, he makes all of creation, calls it good. Then he makes you and says, very good. What? And we're bored? I think we need new eyes. I think we need to see him rightly again.